Well, Steve, that was a dramatic ending to the season regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was a very, didn't think it was a great game. To be fair, we're obviously a much better team than that normally, and we were nowhere near as creative or threatening as we should have been in the game for there was enough opportunities to make a difference there. So in the end, we get the penalty, and then we don't. Obviously, we don't manage the rest of the game very well, and it's a very, very disappointing goal to concede. Just to let the cross come in and to not be marking, and is disappointing. So on the day that's disappointing, but the bigger picture is we're brilliant league position. We're in the playoffs. We've had to I wouldn't say rest today, but there were some lads who just weren't fit enough to play. So we haven't had to force them into another game. So, we come out of the game with some positives, ready to go into the playoffs now.
I was going to mention, obviously you made 7 changes, and I wondered how many of those are just purely resting ahead of playoffs, or they really, genuinely wouldn't have been able to play even if it mattered today.
Only Brennan, really. The rest of the lads who didn't play have been carrying. We picked up injuries in the Bournemouth game with Yatesy with his shoulder, so I don't know when he's going to be back. And Jack really shouldn't have played the Bournemouth game, but he did. So Scott was being ill, but he was fit enough for the bench today. Jed had been carrying a bit of a calf. So listen, it was after what happened in the Bournemouth game, we knew that we had to make these changes today. We couldn't put some players back into another game today, but we still had a good enough team to go and win the game comfortably. We should have won the game comfortably, but we didn't do enough to make that happen.
You made those changes halfway through the second half, and it seemed to really step things up a gear as you went for the winner, and probably should have got it, shouldn't you?
Yeah, we did get the winner, didn't we? We just gave it away at the end. So we definitely looked like the mind you, they had a few breakaways. That's not, and I just think that was due to just trying to get the win. Because if we may as well had lost trying to win than just had the draw, So which is what we ended up getting. But yeah, listen, I'm disappointed with the end of the game. Of course I am, but you can't be too disappointed, really. The bigger picture is the lads, league position highest for a long time, points, tally highest for a long time. The stats better than me, and we go in now into the playoffs in a good place, in a great place, and Sheffield United, is it? Yeah, Sheffield United. We'll be looking forward to it.
I was going to say, what do you make of that? I mean, that is a titanic clash for a semi-final, isn't it?
Yeah, two big stadiums, two sets of passionate fans, two good teams. It's what the playoffs should look like.
4th in the league. How do you reflect on that? Given where you came from, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah. No, I mean, there's no doubt that there's been a brilliant effort from the players, and they've showed a real good level of play. They've showed a real commitment to the club and to their attitude, and in the end we've got you look at the teams that haven't made the playoffs that are even going for it late today, then it shows how good the lads have been, and to take the 2 games to go and try and get automatic tells you that it's been a brilliant effort from the players, and we've become a good team, a really good team. So we've got everything now to go and do well in this playoffs. We've just got to make sure that we back ourselves, we believe in what we do, get the game plan right. Hopefully, player availability goes our way, and we'll be ready for it.
I was going to say you have got a full week, haven't you now? Because it'll be the Saturday, the first leg. Yeah. So a full week of preparation, a full week to get hopefully those injured players back and ready. Yeah,
we've played 9 games in a month, and that's been hard going. And to think the lads have come out of it with the points tally that they have is incredible, really. So it's nice to have a bit of a breather, but at the same time we've got to stay on our job, stay on task, get our work done, and really look forward to the game.